Well, markets are down as the chips are down, while gold stocks and banks are roaring up high. Welcome to the Daily. My name is Jessica Amir, market strategist with Moomoo. Well, we saw Nvidia shares fall 4.5% overnight, AMD losing 5%, while Tesla, Apple, Google all moved higher, as did US banks. And Aussie banks are moving up today on the local session, while Walgreens has been a standout, moving up 6%. So why are the chips down? Is this an opportunity? Well, Europe's biggest tech company and chip maker ASML fell 15%. That's its biggest drop in 26 years. And that's because it guided for weaker sales ahead amid tighter chip sales due to restrictions. What happened was ASML said that they see their net sales for 2025 coming in between 30 billion euros and 35 billion euros. Now, this is at the lower half of its range that it previously provided, and it's also lower than Wall Street expected. So investors were spooked by that, thinking, what if other chip maker companies see a similar fate? The reality is we won't know their fate because we won't get their results from the US major chip makers until later this month. AMD's results come out October 31, Qualcomm November 6, Nvidia November 21. So there's lots of time to wait. So will this pullback trigger selling, especially for those investors who are not diversified? This is why you may expect some selling and profit taking from chips and expect some money to perhaps move to other parts of the market that are hitting fresh highs, such as banks moving to higher ground overnight. What is assuring is that in after hours trade, we saw selling slow and look a little bit calmer. We also think that selling may potentially be contained because of this reason, but we have to wait and see what happens over the next couple of days. What else to watch? Well, Charles Schwab has reported better than expected earnings. Their shares jumped 6%. Health giant Walgreens, a similar fate, and that saw its shares pop up 16%. What's really important is this: 11 out of the 12 S&P 500 companies who reported earnings last night delivered better than expected results. And this is really important. It shows that US earnings season has been better than expected, and that echoes what we're seeing in the US economy. Meanwhile, what else to watch? Gold stocks are charging up. Investors are buying into the safe haven metals, gold and silver, and that's because investors are worried what will happen if the US debt levels continue to rise, particularly because Donald Trump came out overnight defending his proposal to grow US debt. And people are concerned what would happen next. So local ASX gold stocks are charging. Evolution Mining hit a new 3.3-year high today, but they also reported better than expected gold production. Other stocks are roaring up in the gold cohort, such as Bellevue Gold, Westgold, West African Resources. Meanwhile, local banks on the ASX are doing well too. Bank of Queensland reported far better than expected profits, and that's boosted its shares up 4%. So though broad Australian share market sentiment has taken a pause from its bullish run, we are seeing 55 stocks move up and 145 point down.